And here is the Writer's Almanac for April 8th, 2011. We are proud to say the Writer's Almanac has been given its own public radio talk show and are pleased to introduce Allison, Nisha, Kayla, and Tori, its new correspondents. It was 78 years ago that D.H. Lawrence published his short story, The Rocking Horse Winner, which was reminiscent of his childhood life filled with poverty and depression. Lawrence was a master writer and never backed away from descriptively depicting human complexities. Now for a new installment of the Writer's Almanac. Here in the studio we will take a call from any eager listeners that wish to relay their thoughts on the Rocking Horse Winner.
Hey there, I just called in to say that I absolutely love the show, and I love the Rockin' Horse Winner. It's a great story that really throws out great themes like obsession, persistence, materialism, and dishonesty. Will you guys there in the studio do anything else regarding this topic?
Thank you so much for your input, and I agree wholeheartedly. As a matter of fact, here at the Writer's Almanac we have actually devised a little skit based on the story that we will do here in a minute. Again, I appreciate the call. Thank you very much.
No problem. Bye.
Well, as I have just said previously, we are doing something commemorative for the Rocking Horse Winner by D.H. Lawrence here on the Writer's Almanac. Our new studio recruits again, namely Allison, Nisha, Kayla, and Tori, will be performing a live radio broadcast that is a brief yet tantalizing summary of the story. So, let us begin.
Oh, bloody hell, there's never enough money in this house. Sluggish, unlucky husband doesn't make enough. I will see if I cannot make something.
Mother,
Yes.
why don't we keep our own car? Why do we always have to take Uncle's car and use a taxi?
Because we're the poor members of this family.
But why are we, Mother?
I suppose that's because your father doesn't have any luck.
Is luck money, Mother?
No, Paul, not quite.
Oh. Well, what is luck, Mother?
Well, that's what comes when you have money. If you're lucky, then you have money. That's why it's better when you're born lucky, because if you're born rich, then that can be taken away from you. If you're born lucky, then you can always get more.
Will you? So, is Father not lucky?
Oh, very unlucky, I should say.
Why?
I don't know. Nobody knows why. Some are born lucky and some are not.
Well, anyhow, I'm a lucky person.
Why?
Because God told me so.
I hope he did. I hope he did, lad. Run along now.
Now, take me to where that look is. Take me now.
Oh, young jockey, you riding a winner.
Aren't you growing too big for a rocking horse? You're not a little boy anymore, you know.
Well, I got there.
Where did you get to? Wherever I wanted to go.
That's right, don't stop till you get there. What's the horse's name? It doesn't have a name. Get on without it, alright?
Well, it has plenty of names. Last week we called it Sansevino.
Sansevino, eh? Won the Ascot. How did you know his name?
He always talks about horse races with Bassett.
Oh, there you are, Bassett. I heard you were talking to my nephew about the horse racing. Can you tell me?
Master Paul comes and asks me, and so I can't do more than to tell him, sir.
Well, does he ever put anything on a horse he fancies?
Well, I don't want to give him away. He's a young sport, fine sport. Would you mind asking him yourself? He sort of takes a little pleasure in that sort of thing, so please ask him yourself.
Say, Paul, old chap, do you ever think about putting anything on a horse?
Why, do you think I oughtn't to?
Not a bit. I just thought maybe you'd give me a little tip for the Lincoln.
Honor bright?
Honor bright, son.
Well then, Daffodil.
Daffodil? I doubt it, sonny. What about Mizra?
I only know one winner, and that's Daffodil. Uncle,
Yes, son.
you wouldn't let this go any further, will you? I promised Bassett.
Bassett be damned, old man. What's he got to do with it?
We're partners. We've been partners from the first. I promised him it was only between me and him. Only you gave me that 10-shilling note I started winning with, so I thought you were lucky. You won't let go any further, will you?
Right you are, son. I'll keep your tip private. Daffodil, eh? How much are you putting on him?
I'm betting 300, but it's between you and me, Uncle Oscar. Honor bright?
It's between me and you, all right.
Come on,
Mizra,
Daffodil.
come on.
Daffodil, come on. Let's go, Daffodil.
Come on.
Daffodil.
Mizra. Mizra! 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 Get some!
Yes! If you'd like to be a partner, Uncle, with me and Bassett, oh, you can. Only you have to promise. Honor bright. It could be the three of us and no more. Bassett and I are lucky, and you can be lucky too.
Honor bright.
It's like this, you see, sir. Master Paul talks to me about racing events, and he's always keen on knowing whether I had made or lost, and all things considered, it's been pretty steady. What say you, Master Paul?
We're all right when we know. It's when we're not quite sure when we all go down.
Oh, but we're careful then.
But when you were sure.
It's Master Paul, sir. It's as if he'd had it from heaven, like Daffodil.
But where's this money you would make?
I keep it safe and locked up, sir. Master Paul can have it any minute he asks for it, but if he offers to be your partner, sir, I would.
Indeed. Nephew, what say you in all this?
Oh, well, sometimes I'm really sure, like Daffodil, and then there's times when I don't even know.
And when you're sure like Daffodil, what makes you so sure, sonny?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you know, Uncle? That's all.
It's as if he's had it from heaven.
I should say so.
Look here, son. This sort of thing makes me nervous.
It needn't be, Uncle. Perhaps I shan't know of this again for a long time.
But what are you going to do with all your money?
Well, I started it from Mother. She said she has no luck because Father is so unlucky. So I thought that maybe if I was lucky, it might stop whispering.
What might stop whispering?
The house. I hate it when it's whispering. It speaks of how we're short of money. You know, Uncle.
I know it, son. I know it.
I wouldn't like Mother to know that I was lucky.
Why not, son?
She'd stop me.
I don't think she would.
I really wouldn't like her to know, Uncle. Honor bright?
All right, son. We'll keep this to ourselves.
She'll have a birthday present of 1,000 pounds, successor for 5 years. Didn't you have anything nice in the post for your birthday, Mother?
Quite moderately nice.
Must be more money.
Let it alone, son. Don't you bother about it.
I've got to know for the Derby. I've got to know for the Derby.
You better go to the seaside. I think it'd do you a lot of good.
I can't possibly go before the Derby, Mother.
Why not? Besides, I think you care too much about these races. It's a bad sign. Gambling has done damage. Just forget it. You're on nerves. Very well then, don't go to the seaside, but promise me you won't let your nerves go to pieces. Promise me you won't think so much about horse racing and events.
Oh no, Mother. I wouldn't think much about them. You shouldn't worry if I were you.
If you were me and I were you, I wonder what we should do. Shall think you're too big for that rocking horse. Do you feel like it keeps you company?
Oh yes, he's very good. He always keeps me company when I'm there.
Oh.
Paul? Paul, whatever are you doing? It's Malabar! It's Malabar! Paul! It's Malabar. It's Malabar. Bassett! Bassett, I know.
What does he mean by Malabar? What does he mean by Malabar?
It's one of those horses running for the Derby.
Oh, Paul.
Master Paul. Master Paul. Malabar came in first, all right. I did as you told me. You made over £70,000, you have. You've got over £80,000 now. Malabar came in all right first, Master Paul.
Malabar? Malabar. I say, Mother. Malabar? Did I say Malabar? Do you think I'm lucky, Mother? I knew Malabar, didn't I? I call that lucky. Don't you, Mother? I knew. Didn't I know? Malabar came in all right. If I ride my horse till I'm sure, then I'll tell Bassett you can go as high as you like, Mother. Did I ever tell you? I'm lucky, Mother.
No, you never did.
My God, Hester, you're 80-odd thousand to the good and one devil of a son to the bad. But poor devil, he's best gonna have a life where he can ride his rocking horse to find a winner.
Oh, we're AP students. We can handle it.
Because we're the poor members of this family. But why are we, Mother? Well, I suppose I can't make something.
Look at that precious face.
Profile.
Look at that precious face.
Mustache.
You're tickling my toes.
Oh.
With this?
Put anything on a horse? I oughtn't think I do, should I?
Not a
Mother, what a...
I can't do this.
Your husband doesn't make enough. I will see if I can do something.
Mother,
What?
why don't we keep a car of our own? Why do we always use Uncle's car and have to take a taxi?
I have to pee.
Thought she was gonna hit me in my face. I can't get up, guys.
My precious lad. We're poor members of this family.
Please slap her.
Suppose it's because your father has no luck.
Is luck money, Mother?
No!